welcome to Options Tender. It is Tuesday after the bell, 4:12 p.m. Boys and girls, this is not an easy market. We're going to go through SPX on multiple time frames, check out SPY and also the VIX, and then we'll end it there and go to the Patreon and check out QQQ, IWM, and Beyond. I want to check out a full length of Beyond so you can see what's happening with this trade. It's still a viable trade for us in our room. So also, if you're new here, go down to the bottom right hand corner, hit that subscribe button. That's the Options Tender logo down there. So let's look at SPX. It's on the daily. We're looking at this ending diagonal. You have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. We're finally cracking underneath the support here, and we're coming into confluence. It's not easy. It's been chopping the whole way down. You can't even get the full view of it from the daily. It's just bouncing up and down and up and down, ping-ponging, and we're coming up to the 50-day moving average. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually gap down tomorrow slightly and hit that 50-day moving average just to spike up for some sort of reaction. But either way, if we gap under it and go, I could see that. There's so many options. So each and every day I go home hedged, plenty of cash and also hedged on my positions. And, I still have a bias, but I am looking for a slight bounce just in case we gap up in the morning, which has been our MO for the last, I think 5 trading days. We've gapped up and then crapped. And so if we do that again, I'm prepared, and I'll just take off my hedges once again at the open when we see what's happening first 15-30 minutes. And but here we go. So we're still looking for a much bigger move down for the WXY. We'll continue to monitor that. We're starting to gain momentum in the histogram with the MACD crossing over the bear side, making lower lows. The RSI coming underneath, trying to retest that 50 line, is heading to the downside now. So I could see us moving down a little bit quicker as time goes. We were rejected off the not only back tested the wedge, but also the 8MA. So that was rejected today, and we saw that coming. So we added on to our puts early on in the day. Now going to the 65-minute chart. Let's dig in a little bit deeper. We have a good support here that we're keeping. We do have a count that's happening. It's still valid. We may be done with this blue wave 3. This is a minute or minuet wave. And then perhaps we bounce up to wave 4 and down to 3. And, it's here, but it's just choppy. It's really... it's hard to count this. This could be actually just a diagonal. A zigzag. That's what we're kind of looking for. We're expecting a much bigger zigzag, so bigger moves would help us be able to see this a little bit better. But we're just going to keep going with this count. It's working so far. We're looking for a bounce right here, just very temporarily. Maybe we retest this 200-day moving average to the upside, and then start for another wave 3 and do it again, and just keep chopping our way down. We're going to keep leaning that way. We are net bullish for tomorrow, just into the bounce, and then we'll switch that. It's just slight. We have some plays like Beyond, for example, that we jumped into. Also, Roku, we re-entered Penn, things like that. So Roku was a huge winner today, this morning. It just popped, and luckily we got out when we did, dropped back down. And we're looking for it to happen again. So, all right, let's move over to the VIX. Let's go to the daily time frame. Trend is our friend. Now the VIX just moving sideways, banging back and forth, but it's not going down. It's not breaking down. There's a lot of volatility happening, and we're just underneath our wedge resistance, and also resistance from this 20 area. So we're looking to get over that and actually hold it, and start to move from that point and use it as support, but it's just kind of chopping through it sideways at this point, and you can tell that kind of coincides with what's happening with the market. Just it's going down, but it's just chopping down, up and down, gapping up and crapping. So that's what we got with that. Not too much, just sideways trade with the VIX. We're not really playing too much of that right now anyway. All right, on the SPY, we'll just check out the volume here. The volume starting to wane a little bit, starting to lose it a little bit, but still significant. So looking good on the down move. We have the 50-day right underneath us. Wouldn't be surprised if we gap down into it, but if we gap up and head down to that 50-day, a lot of times you know price likes to test it, go underneath it, and leave that nice wick underneath it. So that could be possible that it happens again. So let's check it out. We also have a certain resistance and now maybe support at that level as well, just a minor support. But same thing with the SPY. Looks just like the SPX. All right, so that will do it. Let's actually look over at the options expected move. Let's just see where we are on this week. We use the options expected move as kind of a playing field for the week, and we hardly even moved yet. So we could really start moving here, you guys. We have huge downside that's potential. If we get underneath that 50 MA, if that breaks, then we're gonna see that. We're gonna see that coming, and it's probably gonna be quick at that point. You know, we got all through this choppiness here, and let's see if we can get a little bounce, and then it starts to reset the indicators on the hourly time frame, and then get down to this 43.45 area. Okay, so this is the options expected move. If you're not familiar with it, you can check out one of my videos on YouTube. It's free, and I'll go ahead and post that video as well. All right, so thanks for joining us here at Options Tender. Patrons, stick around.